We are halfway through the work and school week. It is Wednesday. Average temperature -2 on Tuesday. Cloudy start, partly cloudy, or clear breaks at best by the afternoon. The humidity was 10% lower than the rest of the week, but still gray, dull, quiet, overcast conditions. In fact, the Weather Network mentioned that there was very little active weather across the entire country. And a weather meteorologist from Detroit, Michigan mentioned on his morning show that there's nothing much going on in the state of Michigan except for a freeze and drizzle advisory, which means we should feel a little bit better knowing that we're not the only ones making do with this active, or with not with this active, but with this quiet weather that we've had for 7+ days now. Monday morning, the barometer is at just below 30 inches or 101.7 kilopascals. Tuesday morning, it's still falling bit by bit with another one of the variety of troughs and low pressure systems and frontal boundaries that are sweeping across the Great Lakes. It's very low cloud cover. The clouds are probably just a few thousand feet tall like they were on Monday. By Tuesday evening, the barometer is still falling slowly but gradually, 80 inches of mercury, 101.1 kilopascals. Southwesterly wind at 10 clicks an hour. That's ahead of this frontal boundary, which is trying to figure out how it's going to position itself over northwest Ontario. This is Driftwood, Highway 655. Go west towards Geraldton. There's a thick, tall, massive cloud cover that's building over that region. And I have a feeling that turns into the Wednesday weather event that we're experiencing on Wednesday by the afternoon, which we'll talk about a little bit later on. Speaking of Wednesday, the barometer by midnight to 7 a.m., 29.55. This is crucial, 100.4 kilopascals. The wind sustained, but it's going from, or varying from south to west at about 15 k's an hour. Trough of low pressure with the low pressure system and a frontal boundary that's trying to sink down into northeast Ontario, primarily affecting Kapuskasing Hearst, mostly Kapuskasing. Again, that's going to come up on the afternoon show. And you can see the direction of the cloud cover. There's a counterclockwise spiral right in the center of that low pressure system, which is by Moosonee, and it seems to be pulling or dragging these clouds in a counterclockwise format across the southern part of the Great Lakes. As far as your airport observations go, the only active weather before the snowfall was light freeze and drizzle at Timmins, 10:25 to 10:47. -1 was the temperature reading on the ground, which is enough to allow any ground-based moisture that falls from the sky to freeze on contact. Kapuskasing, light snow began in the early morning hours, 4:40 a.m. 9:45 or 9:46 a.m., -2, bit of a cool down. The visibility is on the downward trend, down to about 3/4 to 1 to 1/2 statute mile. And the Tuesday weather alerts, they're 24 hours old, but we do have a cooling trend with some light snow for almost all regions.